me with this.
I've got the spreadsheet ready to roll.
Oh, awesome, because my spreadsheet doesn't want to open. So let me just see if I can open the spreadsheet. Okay, so I can't open the spreadsheet, so I'm going to wing this today.
Also, it looks like you need permission, and so I made a request, and I haven't received access to it.
Perfect. Jody, can you have a look into the spreadsheet and see?
I believe you made the spreadsheet, so you will need to give the permission, I think. I can try.
That's right. Marie, give me your email address now and I'll type you in.
It's my first name, last name, and you'll see it there, Marie, MARIE, @gmail. RUZICKA.
Try that.
Thank you, Jade. That's awesome. Let's see if I can load my spreadsheet and then we can kickstart. Great. All right. So, Jody, if you could maybe start recording, we will share the recording in the different places where we have said that this
Should be recording now. Can you check? Mine
Yes,
says it is. Perfect.
Yes, perfect. All right, so let me introduce you to this great team. I'm hoping that what will happen over the next few months is that we're going to build and have lots more people on board. They will all come online and share a little bit about themselves. So the business speed dating was really about making sure, hi James, making sure that we as a community can connect, collaborate, and create awesome opportunities together. So we are all either solopreneurs or starting to build a green level business or moving into a green level business. So we thought it would be a great opportunity to connect with each other and see how we can help each other and what opportunities are out there, so that as a network we can collaborate. Our two beautiful hosts, one of those beautiful hosts is Jade. Jade, can you unmute yourself and maybe share a little bit about yourself and who you are?
Yes. So Jade Green from sunny Australia on the beautiful Gold Coast. I am a star with an extremely strong creator wing. So I'm often most in flow in creator mode, but my special skill is connecting people. I'm a yellow-headed octopus right now, using Paulina to help me up level and go green, as well as some of the other iLab graduate community. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Then we have beautiful Jody, who is our community and membership manager at the Beach Club. Can you unmute yourself quickly?
Of course. Hello. I've been working with the company for 3 months now. My background is of like brand event management, but I'm trying my hand at membership and community management, and I am a creator.
Perfect. And then in the background we have James hiding without a picture again.
Yes.
So,
I'm sending my apologies for that.
okay.
No, that's actually what my face looks like. I am a computer with a beachy background. I'm deformed, okay? I'm sorry. No, next week I'll have my lovely new camera.
Perfect. Awesome. So James is going to sort us out of all the technical issues we might have. So, and then there is me. All of you guys so far know me, but for those who are watching the recording who don't know me, I'm Paulina. I live in the beautiful New Zealand in one of the most stunning spots on earth, I believe. And I have a green level business as well as a yellow level business, which I am trying to build at the moment, and I focus on promotional plans and 90-day sprints. So I help my my clients to have a successful promotion, which is fantastic. So the layout of this event will be that each of you guys will get 3 minutes. I would like you to introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your business, about yourself, where you are on the wealth spectrum, and as well what kind of profile you are. And then we go straight into, if you knew me, what would you know? So share a little bit about us, some insights we might not know about you, what kind of assistance you might seek, who you're looking for, and what you can offer in return. So wonderful. Kyron, I'm going to pick you because you're always the lucky first.
Why me?
Just because I can. Because I'm the host, and for once I can tell you what to do.
Always so bossy.
Yes, that's what happens when you have a trader on the job. All right, so I will time you, and yeah, let's get started.
Cool. My name's Kyron. I'm a star. So best profile out there. Business I want to focus on today is the tiny house business, which is a green level business where we're helping people to demonetize their living, showing that going tiny isn't a compromise. It actually allows you to live a bigger life. Means you don't have to work in order to pay bills. You can start working on your purpose and your passions. And yeah, so we're very much at first stage of that. Trailers being built at the moment for the first one, which would be my home, our prototype, our show home. But I'm really excited about it. What do I need? Probably nothing. I'm perfect.
Start with if we really knew you, we would know.
Oh, if you really knew me, you'd know that I actually have a really big heart and that I just put on the tough, manly exterior because I don't like it when people get too close. And look at you all smiling and laughing, bloody woman.
We're not laughing. We're sending you love.
Yeah. And yeah, so what do I need? Just more love in my life. And what can I give? Everything. Obviously, I help out at iLab a lot, so I do, and been part of Crystal Circle for 6 years. So I do understand the wealth dynamics way of thinking, and might not be Roger, but I can kind of get a little bit to his level and his way of thinking. So can pass on a lot of that knowledge. Also around real estate, investing, future of property, where all that's going, how to leverage into property if you don't have the big deposit to get the mortgage, and just all those sorts of things. If anyone ever wanted to buy a house, I know many, at least 13 different ways to get into property. And that was before I started doing tiny houses. So, yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you. That was 2 minutes. It was like you are a shiny star with little to say.
Speed.
Perfect. Jody.
Well, I didn't know I was going to be taking part, but I'm okay. I do not have a business. I am an intrapreneur. I've recently learned that term, so I'm going to call myself that. If you really knew me, you would know. I hadn't prepared. That I travelled Asia this year. Okay, we'll go with that. What do I need? A tiny house on the beach that Kyron's going to help me get. Preferably in Canggu. What else do I need to say? What was the last question?
It's like, what do you need, and what do you have to give to the world?
What do I have to give to the world? Love and positivity.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
So if we
because
sorry,
just because I'm filling out the spreadsheet, can I just ask Jody a couple of quick questions? Jody, if you were thinking about your entrepreneur or even your personal development side of life, who do you need to seek assistance from at the moment that's going to help you get towards achieving your promotion plan?
Who do I need? I need people to buy my membership.
So you need maybe people that can help you sell your membership?
Yes, I need a strong sales team. Yeah.
So we need some blaze energy to help you sell your memberships.
Yes, we do.
Is that fair? Yeah.
Yes, that's very fair.
Sell memberships, and I'm going to put you need assistance from blaze people.
We need superstars.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaze,
more
superstars. Have you met my friend Chiron?
Unfortunately, yes.
And so if you're thinking about this community that's going to be on the call,
Yeah.
what can you offer this community in return? All these Blade superstars. Or Chiron, maybe some love.
I can offer super creative ideas because I'm a creator. So if you need a creative event, I'm your gal.
Creative event ideas. Beautiful. So that helps me get to the next question, which was, what's your wealth spectrum and your genius? So we're a creator.
I am a creator. Wealth spectrum. Well, because I don't have a business, how do I fit into that?
You should still know your personal wealth spectrum.
Ooh, what a question. I hadn't thought about my personal wealth spectrum. What's the neutral one that's not red?
Worker, I'd say.
I'm a classic
Orange.
worker, yes. Orange.
Okay, beautiful. Sorry, Paulina.
Perfect. Okay. So that was close enough to 3 minutes. We are going to jump online, and Mary, share a little bit about what you are up to. I can't wait.
Hey, everybody. I am sending you hellos from Seattle, Washington. It's in the evening yesterday. No, you're for tomorrow. No, well, whatever. It's the 12th over here. And let's see. I'm a creator, and I have the project that I'm working on currently is a co-collaborative book for Genius U members. And it's been such an incredible project over the year. We right now have 17 authors, and we're looking for 5 more. People who want to share their story, and if their businesses are going global, then the potential of sharing your story in a chapter along with other Genius U members, it's pretty cool. And Roger's writing the foreword, and it's coming out in May. So we're looking for 5 authors in the next month. And I am for a good 30 years of my life, I was a awesome orange level. Didn't think anything beyond orange. My parents taught me well to have a job before you leave the job, and I just had this possibility 2 years ago. Once I found out my profile, corporate America doesn't want to have a creator in their world. So within 6 months, I was out of that job, thinking that that's the job I thought I was going to retire in, and then I was out of the job. And if people really knew me, they would know that I have such a big vision for this world, and to be able to reframe our lives and know that our words are wands, and how we send out our vibration and our words out into the world, we only get that back. So what are you broadcasting?
Awesome. So what kind of help? So you said you have 5 people or 5 co-authors you're looking for. What do you have to give in return? What can you offer the people out there who are looking for?
What I really love about this project is when Roger first came on board, we were at Wealth Dynamics Masters, and he looked me in the eyes and he said, a lot of people who do these kind of books take the money and run. Write your chapter, get out of here. And I said, that will not happen with this book. And it's so cool. We've added so many bonuses to the book. As you all know, the beauty of a promotion plan is how to get your vision to happen, and to make it happen so that everybody's on board and everybody understands. So I bring to the table the fact that for the next 6 months, you'll be working two quarters, 6 months, you'll be working with me one-on-one to make your promotion plan happen. And we have monthly calls for that. Mel Colling is on board, and she's doing a webinar about speaking, about finding more speaking engagements. Ruby Ye, who is the mastermind of this whole project, is on the marketing side of it. She has done 15 of these books, made 500 people best-selling authors with like the likes of Lisa Nichols and worked with Lisa Nichols and Les Brown.
So who would be the book perfect for? Like, who would be the perfect entrepreneur for you in that book?
Thank you so much for that question, because that's really, really true. Right now, I asked Roger on a Crystal Circle call what the working title could be, and without hesitation, he said, "You are a genius." And to be able to send a book that says "You are a genius," and being able to say I'm in a book that's called "You are a genius," really to send out the message that we all are geniuses in the first place. So, and what I love is that the authors who are currently on board, I mean, it's a global community, from Australia to New Zealand to Sweden to South Africa to the US to the UK. It's an amazing set of people that I am humbled every day to be able to work with. And so we're looking for people who are looking at a global world. And Singapore and Taiwan too. I mean, I just think about all of the people who are on board. So it's very cool. So
that means you're looking for a genius who is an entrepreneur, who has a global market and has a story they would like to share in a chapter of a book. Does that sum it up?
It's so awesome for a trader to be leading these calls, because how you wrap things up and it's like with a little bow. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Mary. We have James. James, would you like to share what you're up to?
I would love to.
I think we all would love to know, if we knew you, what would we know?
If you knew me. You know what? I'm going to say some truths about me, for example, that I've discovered recently. Particularly after going to the Wealth Dynamics Masters with Roger, what truly matters to me, something that people close to me know, is that I'm totally about salvaging as much as we can in nature, particularly wildlife, animals. And this is something that I've always had a big interest in. So my next business will have something related to that. I have a general idea of what that will be. It's still in its early process. But that's something that's just now becoming more publicly known, so to speak.
Awesome. That's really cool, because you work for EI as well, right? Or EI, one or the other?
ER.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it's really nice to see that you're designing a business on the side. So what type of assistance are you seeking at the moment?
I'm seeking assistance in terms of systems, procedures, everything that's opposite to my blazy creator side. So I'm very much on that level of energy. I'm not very good in terms of timing or in terms of processes. So I'm seeking both in people and in, I guess, in partnerships and general space in a business, someone that has that. And or maybe just a platform that makes it really easy for me to bring all the ideas down to earth and make them happen. Go from A to B. I always want to go from A to Z straight away. You probably know what that's like. It's a dream. But yeah, so it's really finding the processes to get through that, and that's something that I'm really seeking while I'm working for Entrepreneur Resorts.
Awesome. So we are talking here, you're looking for systems and processes to make or automate a lot of your stuff, but you also need some steel energy, right? Some
Yes.
steel or tempo energy who will tell you how and when and where. Yeah? Does that sound about right?
That's right.
Perfect.
That sounds about right.
Fabulous. And what can you offer the community in return?
Right. So I can offer, well, we've already heard love twice, so I won't say that's a given. No, I can offer, I guess I would be the second tech guy after Shane, for those of us who know Shane in Bali. He's amazing. So I can always help with anything that's online or software or video as well. So I can help with that. I do a lot of community management for the company and previously with other clients as well. Marketing, I've got my own company, which is digital marketing. And I used to do that quite a bit until a year and a half ago when I started working more with Entrepreneur Resorts. So anything that's of course related to SEO, branding, I've got my people for content, design, website. That's something that I can help with. I'm also very good at Mexican cooking, but I don't know if that counts.
Perfect. So, Karen, that reminds me of our last speed dating. Now, so that's fantastic. Mexican cooking. So whoever needs a dinner cooked, no, but you also, Jade needs a dinner.
We see some hands raised.
Do you travel the world cooking dinners, or is it just a Bali thing?
That's how I pay my travels.
Perfect.
Yeah, love it.
Fabulous. Thank you. So that brings us to Jade.
Okay, beautiful. Well, if you really knew me, you would know that I spent at least the first 10 years of my life in a tiny home. So I grew up in a trailer park, and then I lived in a trailer out the back of a house for a while too. So with turning 40, I can say no longer that I've lived half of my life in a trailer. So Kyron, you're a man after my heart, honey. What assistance I seek at the moment is super simple. I need a graphic designer for ad hoc work, but someone that can really understand the brand message that I already have and can implement it in a time-effective and cost-effective way. Specifically, I want my logo animated because it comes to life in a certain specific way that's in line with my methodology. So I seek the assistance from the tribe in terms of a recommendation of someone that they've already used, like, know, and trust, and knows good value. What can I offer? I was starting to type this. I can offer unlimited energy.
Yes, you can.
And I'm really great with creative ideas around the who. So obviously being a star creator, if you need any ideas about how you can attract, retain, and maximize like staff and talent to scale the business or connect with people to help you sort of get the name out there, like, oops, sorry, that whole people calling you thing when you don't want them on the phone. Yeah, I've been in real flow lately, connecting different speakers for different events and people to be able to collaborate so that we can tap into other people's flow. So I've kind of found that that's kind of my thing right now. So that's what I can offer. I'm as I said, a yellow-headed octopus right now. Genius is star, energy is blaze. I think that's pretty much everything.
Perfect. And yes, you are really good at that. Like, we had a full house, the tribe you brought to the last Entrepreneur Social in Bali, which was like a 7-day turnaround from idea to actually making an event happen. It was full house. So it was fantastic. You've done an awesome job. And when you filled some of the Genius U conference on the back of it, you did a great, awesome job. Fabulous. So I think I'm just checking if someone else has come in, but I think that is all of us. So I'm just the only one left. So I share a little bit about myself. If you knew me, you would know that I'm about to walk 860 k's through Spain with my mother. So this is going to be super exciting and I'm really looking forward to it. The assistance I'm seeking is I desperately need a still part-time virtual assistant who can help me with automation and building systems and processes. So I've got it all in my head, just not enough time to create it all. So who do I seek it from? So I would love any recommendations from the tribe on steel-based experienced VAs. So they need to be a minimum of yellow level and understand how to get a job done so that I don't have to babysit anyone, which would be awesome. And what can I offer to the world in return is basically, we call me a tempo trader unicorn because I do have a sense of humor while I am creating awesome projects and get what's tasked done. So I focus on project management, promotion plans, and 90-day sprints. So if you guys need any assistance in regards to your promotion plan or any projects you have, then you can come and call me. I'm also a performance consultant, so if you need me to come in and work with the team, then I can do that as well, especially because I am in love with the square. I do this in every meeting. That's me. So I think that is all of us sharing, which is awesome. So I think the great thing is that there's only a few of us here today, but with you guys' permission, what we would like to do is share those opportunities in our community so that it doesn't just stay a recording. We will send those messages out to the community and say, hey, if you guys need anything, please let me know. And we will then pass on the messages to you guys. We'll take you into those messages if that is cool. Yeah. Awesome. I do think that there is a few alignments and connections in regards to, like, I have a couple of ideas, Kyron, for you. I have just started working with a guy who's now also a master trainer who's all into real estate in the USA. So I think that would be a really awesome connection for you to just have a conversation. And I'm pretty sure there's 5 spots, Marie, to fill. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people in our community who would love to be part of that book. In regards to Steel Energy, send it my way and send it obviously James' way. We both need a little bit of that love. So that would be awesome. And I'm sure, James, question, since you did digital marketing, do you have anyone in your network you are aware of who might be a good graphic designer who could help Jade?
I do, actually. I'll have to listen to what the brief is and what she wants, but definitely.
Awesome. So I'm pretty sure the two of you can connect straight afterwards to make it happen. And Jade, I know you're needing someone to help you with your beach club membership. So there is 2 stars on this call right now, straight away, Kyron and Jade, who might not be the salespeople, but they know potentially how to connect to people who would love, especially someone who is in recruitment and specializes in blazy star energy. So between the 3 of you, I'm sure there will be some names we can throw around.
Yeah.
You
Just
also
quickly.
did a good job, Paulina, selling some of my memberships, so thank you so much.
You're welcome. I did love the job, like the membership. So for everyone, this is really cool because it's like $97 till the end of December. It's 12 months. It comes with a token. It comes with 12, like a massage a month. So if you go to Bali on a regular basis, it's worth just to go for the massage at Vision Villas. It comes with super speed internet, not only in the Genius Cafe in Sanur, but also at Vision Villas. And you can use the pool. Like, I could go on and on and on about this. And if you sign up before the 31st of December, you get 2 extra months. So that's 14 months worth of value. Just saying.
There we go.
And I forgot the biggest and the most amazing thing about this is that you also get 20% discount on all the food and drinks.
Yeah.
In Vision Villas and in the Genius U Cafe. That is just absolutely amazing. And since we are now in the process of 2019 building one in London and one in Singapore and hopefully have one in Thailand, there's no excuse. $97.
It's a no-brainer. Thank you,
It
Paulina.
is a no-brainer.
So
It
here's
is a no-brainer.
here's the sales pitch.
Jody, while I've got you on the call,
Yes.
Paul Dunn is going to run. We're going to do the same event as what I did down there.
Yes, I just got an
with
email
Paul
about
Dunn
that.
on the 14th.
So
Yeah,
exciting. We're looking at Uber, right?
Yeah. So can you have a think about the team that's going to need to be there to support and how we're going to package that up and your marketing? Kyron, are you around in Bali on the 14th of January or the 27th of January?
Nope, back in New Zealand by then.
Damn. Do you have a community that you could help share this event to? I've got 2. One with Paul Dunn, which will be run as an entrepreneur social. And then I'm doing a speaker fest with some of the Mind Valley tribe up at Ubud, which will be TED Talk style speaking and an epic pool party followed by a conscious DJ. We're going to facilitate conversations around the purpose test so that we can get people that are interested in impacting the world that currently in Bali hooked up together. So on the back of that, I will be suggesting that they join the Beach Club membership as a place for them to connect. So if anyone can send people towards that, we'll be able to help Jody reach her goals.
Amazing.
That sounds awesome. Yes.
What is a
So
conscious DJ?
Hey,
A
what is
conscious
the conscious
DJ.
conscious DJing? That's a great question. I'm going to turn up to find out.
Okay. Well, James loves him, so he seems to know.
They're just in a
Awesome.
different spectrum of vibrations, Karen.
Yeah.
Whatever
Nice,
that means.
I like it.
You belong in Ubud.
I believe it's marketing is what it is.
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay, so let us finish off with a 1 minute or a quick check-in to see. Let's go around and see if you guys had any, because I talked about all my ideas, but any crazy ideas of people you would want to connect with each other, or what you got out of the call, like a highlight or something, so that we can finish on a positive note for everyone. Mary, I'll start with you so that Kyron doesn't have to be the first one.
Okay, I just really, this is my first call on, I'm so glad this is the first time I've heard about this. So to be able to share with others that this is really kind of cool, not kind of cool, I love getting to know everybody a little bit more. And I love that question, which I can't remember now the question, but if you knew about me, what would you know?
Yeah.
What would you want to know?
If you knew me, you would know.
If you knew me, you would know. I love that. That's a good one. And I just want to say the highlight was just getting to know everybody a little bit more. People who I do know and people who I don't. I just really appreciate it. And really, yeah. I think, is this a good wrap up?
Perfect. Sounds great. Awesome.
Right.
Thank you. James.
Yes. Hi. So, I'd just like to say that I'm very grateful that I was invited to be here as a backup technician on this call, because now I had access to everyone's questions and answers. And of course, I also want a tiny house, except mine will be in Ubud, Bali. No, this is fantastic, and I think it'll be great to have this running as often as we can. And
Perfect.
I now also want to join the beach club. So where do I sign?
Well, you could make it easy and just communicate with Jody, or you can just come and talk to me. I'm just getting connect with Jody.
I'm going to hold you to that, James. I'm going to PM you after.
Fair enough.
Awesome. And James, I don't know if you've seen or if you're connected with Kyron at all, but on his Facebook page, he shared the first model of his tiny house, and that's just made even me fall in love with a tiny house. So I'm like, I want to build a tiny house. So, I'm pretty sure that if you connect with Kyron, he can make it happen in Bali. It does not have to happen in New Zealand.
It does not have to be a dream. No,
it doesn't. So, Kyron.
I want to make tiny houses for conscious DJs.
Woo! I can hook you up.
I love how everyone comes together, and like as soon as someone's like voices what they need or whatever, everyone's like, oh, I know this. Whereas I think most of us probably sit at home all week going like, oh, how am I gonna solve this problem, or what can I do? And then like in the space of less than an hour, it's like boom, problem solved.
Yes, absolutely. I totally agree. That's
Especially
the benefit of this. I am secretly starting to enjoy the whole pretending to be a star thing. Maybe I will shift eventually into the whole look at me. So, Karen, what's your
not like look at me? There's no point of being a star. It's like, hey, look over there. Shine your light somewhere else. We just have bigger lights than you. It's not our fault.
All right, let's wrap up. Karen, what would be your highlight?
I just did all that.
I bet you
highlighted Jody now.
Okay, Jody.
Well, I think this is just a lovely way to start a Thursday talking to you guys. I am excited for future events. I think that last week's event went really well. I watched the Facebook Live recording. I think Jade does an amazing job at hosting. So I'm really excited. for that to be something that we roll out every time she's here. I'm excited for these.
No pressure.
I'm looking forward to these calls growing and us building on the amount of people that are aware of them and join them. And I'm going to focus more on what I'm looking for and what I want and my questions, because I was a bit on the spot, and maybe I need to look a bit deeper into that for what I want, so I can share more next time. Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Thank you. Jade?
Well, I love that this is an opportunity to connect with the community. Obviously, I am the connector genius, so the more I know about people's businesses, what they need and what they have to offer, the better I can sit in my flow state. So yeah, I think this is just a great format. I love that everyone loves the "if you really knew me, you would know," because it allows us to get a better insight into the personalities. So they're my key highlights and takeaways.
Perfect. So what I would like you guys to do and take away from this is, can we please share this event that will happen once a month? It is going to be the same time and the same day every month. So the more people we can get on the call, the more we can connect with each other and make some opportunities happen. Now, are you guys all happy for us to share your what you're seeking publicly in all the different forums? James, I can't see you nodding, so you're gonna have to.
I was hardcore nodding. Yes.
Awesome, fabulous. Same with you, Karen. Great. So what my belief is that if each of us can get at least one more person on board for the next call, then instead of 6 people, we already have 12. And I think that's pretty achievable, right? To go and inspire one person to come and join us on this speed dating call. Cool. Alrighty, well, that is it for today. It's been shorter. Obviously, there's 6 and we had 6 of us, and there was a little bit more time for all of us, which is great. But we will have a fabulous call next month, which I believe Jade will be hosting for us.
Woo!
Yeah. Alrighty, awesome. Marie, we will
I'll be hosting it from Bali, I think.
Awesome. So, Mary, we will be sharing the editing vision for you. I'm not quite sure why this isn't working. We will share all your guys' stuff over the next 2 or 3 weeks, or two or 3 days, in the different groups. I believe Jody will be our woman for this, our superstar. Maybe, yes. We'll do it in the background. It will happen. It will magically happen for all of us. Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I talk to you guys in a month.
Awesome. Love you guys.